Part 1. The Descent. I am Captain Mark Harris, and my life was forever altered the moment we set foot on that accursed planet. Our mission was to explore the uncharted corners of the cosmos, and this particular celestial body had piqued the curiosity of our entire crew. It seemed to shimmer with an eerie glow, like a beacon drawing us into its unknown depths. As our spacecraft touched down on the alien soil, an ominous feeling crept into my bones. The air was thick with an acrid scent, and the landscape was a kaleidoscope of twisted colors. My heart pounded as I took in the sight of this strange world, unsure of what awaited us. Part 2. A Haunting Presence. From the moment we ventured beyond the safety of our spacecraft, we felt watched. Shadows slithered along the periphery of our vision, and strange sounds echoed through the alien atmosphere. Our communications back to Earth were garbled, leaving us isolated in the clutches of this enigmatic planet. As the days went by, our supplies dwindled, and we encountered bizarre creatures that seemed to materialize out of thin air. Their forms were indescribable, a nightmarish blend of scales, tentacles, and claws. Every step we took felt like a dance with death, and yet we couldn't abandon our mission. Part 3. Unraveling Sanity. As the isolation took its toll, fear began to consume us. My crewmates and I had been a tight-knit group, but now we turned on each other like wounded animals. Paranoia gnawed at our sanity, and we questioned every decision, every motive. During one nightmarish encounter, a crewmate named Emma vanished without a trace. We searched frantically, but there was no sign of her. It was as if the planet had swallowed her whole. Her disappearance only fueled our fear, and we resolved to find a way off this damned world before we suffered the same fate. Part 4. The Chalice of Despair. In the depths of our desperation, we stumbled upon an ancient temple buried in the heart of the planet. Within its crumbling walls, we found an ornate chalice adorned with mysterious symbols. There was a palpable malevolence emanating from the artifact, yet it seemed to hold the key to our escape. We convinced ourselves that the chalice was a portal back to Earth, a way to break free from this twisted realm. But the ritual it demanded was not for the faint of heart. We had to sacrifice something dear to each of us, a piece of our soul to appease the dark forces lurking in the shadows. Part 5. The Sacrifice. Despite our lingering doubts, the desperation to escape overpowered our rationality. We gathered around the chalice, each of us clutching an object of sentimental value. Tears flowed freely as we prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice. As I held a treasured photo of my family, my heart weighed heavy with guilt and sorrow. We began the ritual, reciting the incantations with trembling voices. But as the ancient words echoed through the temple, the air grew thick with malevolence. The creatures of the planet emerged from the darkness, drawn to the darkness we were about to unleash. In that chilling moment, I realized the horrifying truth. The chalice was a vessel of darkness, a way for this malevolent planet to feed off our anguish and fear. Part 6. Trapped Forever. The ritual went awry, unleashing a torrent of malevolent energy that consumed us all. The creatures tore into our minds, amplifying our terror and despair. Our screams reverberated through the temple, forever etched into the walls as a testament to our doomed fate. In that cruel twist of fate, we had become trapped, not just on the planet's surface, but within the depths of our own tortured minds. Our souls were entwined with the planet's malevolence, doomed to wander its desolate landscape as tormented spirits for eternity. As I write these words, I am but a ghostly echo of my former self, eternally haunted by the horrors of that forsaken planet. I can only hope that this warning reaches someone, somewhere among the stars, a plea to never venture to that haunted realm, for there are forces beyond our comprehension, waiting to devour any who dare to tread upon their domain. And now we are forever lost in the echoing abyss of desolation.